Bob from Trade Genius here. Now that you've set up an account with Thinkorswim/TD Ameritrade and you have the ETFs to really get started in the right way, now you want to know mechanically how to make the trades. Very, very simple, very, very straightforward. And the first thing that you want to do here is you get a watch list built up. You could select a watch list and do a new one. Create a new one here. And then once you do that, you add symbols like I just did here under the Trade Genius watch list. And you notice from other videos, it's SPY and IWM, the biotechs, the real estate, the gold, the miners, and volatility. These are the areas in which I spend almost 90% of my time on, where I focus my signals as well. And then what you want to do is, this is your monitoring area, and it just gives you information on how much is in your account, how much you have available to trade, so on and so forth. What accounts you have, trades you have working, what trades you have filled, what do you have, what's your personal trades that you have on right now. And on Friday I put a couple simulated trades in, and you can see when the signals hit, and both of them are profitable. And I'm just following along on those right now. I'm playing around with something. And but you want to make a trade yourself, you just go ahead and hit trade, and then you key in your stock ticker that you want. And let's say you wanted to go ahead and trade, let's call it REK, the real estate. Alright, you select short real estate, and then you want to go ahead and you want to make a trade, and you go in here where you can buy or sell. And we're going to buy, so this is the bid and the ask. That's the difference right now, because the market's closed, it's really spread. But what you do is you want to buy between these two numbers, and then you go ahead and you select down here. The market's closed right now, so I'm not going to be able to make the trade for you. But then you would go down here, it's a single order. Okay, you have a stock, and you're putting a buy, you're going to buy 100 shares. This is where you can change how many shares you want to buy. Okay, by increments of 100, and then here's the price it is right now. You put what's called a limit order in, which means that you don't want to buy the stock any higher than what you put the price in for the limit. And since this is such a big spread, you don't want to do 28, because then you're immediately losing half your money. So in that case, you would put a price in below, between these two numbers. And or if you want, you're not ready to make the purchase, you want to wait for it to move a direction, you can put a stop in for that. A stop limit means that it has to hit that price exactly for you to buy it above where it is currently trading. And a trailing stop is after you buy it, have it trail up behind you so that you don't have to watch it. It'll take itself out of the trade when certain parameters are hit. Or you can just do market on close, or you can just do a market trade. Market on close means at the end of the day you're getting out of the trade regardless, and that way you can leave and do something else, and it just will close you out. And then a market order is you're just going to buy it at whatever price it's trading in at the moment. And then once you do that, you give it an order was a day trade or a good to cancel. And day trade means that if it doesn't fill during the day, your trade goes away. And then you hit, you confirm, send it, and then off it goes. Okay, it'll give you a second chance to forever hold your peace. And I'll just go ahead and put it out there, the limit, because nothing's going to happen anyway, because it's the weekend. Alright, now you're in the trade and you're like, okay, I want to go ahead and sell it now. Well, then you just go back to the area monitor to make sure that that trade hit and you own it. She is showing up here as a working order, has not bought anything yet. And then when you want to get out of a trade, you know you're in gold right now, and go back to trade, type in GLD, and then you want to go ahead and sell the stock. This popped up here. This is your option chain. I'm not going to talk about options right now. Get these little things here, it'll close it off for you. But you can go in here and you can sell. If you want to sell 100, you put it in here. You can sell 100 shares, it'll take you out. Same method applies. And that's all there is to it. Pretty straightforward. And I just hit it, you're done. So my recommendation is, beyond just a simple way of just getting in and out of a trade, is to go ahead and review their tutorials. This is just like 1% of the capabilities here. And that's all I really want to talk about today. Thanks. Have a great day.